Oh, the desktop audio is not even coming through. That's what that's sorry for. Here, I can swap that up. Well, it doesn't even matter. Let's go. Monker. I was doing chores. Everything is up in the air around me. Polite way of saying it. It's serious business. Because I swapped to YouTube, it started to come through, I think. I need my own chat. Yo, what's up, Dr. Freezebird? Freezy? A friend said your real life name on stream. I know now. You are also an R. The Dar. Name. Hey, babe. I have hope it's like this big. It's quiet time now. Nothing. The size of my penis. That's the size of the penis in the beginning. This is just the beginning. Oh. A thumbs up meta. Never forget. Never forget. How you doing today? Did you sleep well? Did you have breakfast? Nice. That's good. Mm-hmm. I have a friend who mains Shen support, and essentially he just leaves me. And leaves me bot as like Kaiser, Ezreal, and he makes plays like that. I've actually run that comp. Well, I guess he's running MF. Yeah, I'm doing good. I actually loved Yakuza Like a Dragon. This is actually where Anna gets knocked out of Worlds, but there's a chance. I don't know all these players. You don't know how much they like each other or what's going on in their voice chat. Yeah, and First Blood isn't everything. We're actually in the gold lead. We're leading gold and mid too. That's fair though. Supposed to be. Ah, okay. Denial. Don't jinx it. We had the lead until you said we had it in the back. JK. I personally played Cassidon a lot more than EF, and I know I play Lee Sin more than I play Graves. But I draft Jax more than I draft Cannon. I don't win every game though. Yeah, I guess it has to be like Blabber carry. The jungler has to carry. Ooh. But yeah, they definitely drafted the Shen support into the TF mid. And then they brought like the principle of like stacking on top of the global as soon as possible. Like the level 3 gank. That's well played. Yeah, Leona's still struggling to get Ultimate. She might get ultimate off the mid lane. No. This is when I don't agree with things. Like, as a team, you should prioritize that cooldown. Like, why would you want a little bit more experience on perks that doesn't level up a champion right now than have level 6 on... Well, I guess he's hiding to, like, try to initiate on Kassadin. But, like, the chance of having all the enough bursts to, like, kill Kassadin. Yeah, MasterCard sponsoring the buys. Yeah, and Leon's still level 5. Like, she really should have, like, went and piggybacked off the, Oh my god. Level 3 W, though, so not the worst thing. Well, that's the hidden blade is the deadliest. Bro, it's the decision making in between whether or not you're going to stay hidden. I guess she burned Flash and Ignite. So she was also carrying Flash and Ignite, even though she was like 3 levels behind everyone else. Now she overstayed for 6, though. Yeah, that was definitely an overstay to try to get 6. Made your decision so long ago. Alright. Loser's Q. Just as soon as you say it, we just give up a kill top. Same player though. Oh jeez. No, it's good. Honestly though, they're on a hot streak. They just won 3 games today. So they're just like queued in. Which is good because they dropped a game. They didn't really drop a game. It was just hard to finish. It was hard to play through. They had a bad split push call while the enemy team had Baron. And it's like you just have to take the team fight. Barrel's tanky as fuck. They should not focus Barrel. So the damage for C9 in the team fight is going to generally be very upfront. There's no real setup for the MF ultimate. They've mostly drafted her because she does have like an insane amount of like wave control. That's part of her priority. With Love Tap, it's like you have so much damage on minions just from the passive that you can hold your cooldowns for PvP without ever sacrificing the idea of like losing lane control. But MF Ultimate's not very powerful this game. Like it will be powerful. MF will become powerful once they start fighting for river objectives. Because if a fight happens and she's outside of it, her ultimate's really good at blanketing jungle pass. And that's generally been the way I've been abusing her. Not only is it very good at covering an entire jungle path, it's also an opportunity where you can cast ultimate where other people aren't going to see you, so they may not really understand the angle right away and how to walk out of it. Because they just don't really have much like there's Shenton and there's like Jack Stun, but oh, they have another opportunity after this. Yeah, like they value it so low, they just used it for like 150 damage, which is like fair, because they can't really use it for anything else right now. Which has flash. Which has flash ulti. Fudge is both the engage and the disengage. Eyes on Fudge. Fudge was able to get eye. Nice. Alright, so scary reality time. Merc treads Everfrost on Cassidon, right? We have to get Graves or Kaisa onto Cassidon. We prefer Graves. Cassidon's actually going to have to duel Kaisa. So it's Ven versus Showmaker. I'm sorry, down. Sven Kaisa versus Showmaker. He has to kill Cassidon, survive Lee Sin. Mm. She going Wits End? I think it's Wits End. That makes sense. A little bit. Like, you look at the enemy team, it's actually more hybrid than you would realize. Castlin has the highest scaling base attack damage in the game. So its auto attacks are actually like And he has an auto reset. Clearly, he deals more magic damage. But when it's the rest of the map, like he's the only real AP threat. He could be going Fam Dancer and not Wits End. I almost like Fam Dancer better. I was told that Fam Dancer is for tank matchups, but I draft it almost all the time. I just like the movement speed. Yeah, it's a powerful wave clear item. Or ability. When people were drafting like ADCs for wave clear, like Ziggs and... Yeah, I could get some music.
While it's 50 CS down, it's actually pretty easy.
Oh, Stan United can go for the kick as well onto Vulcan. That's the target. Everyone's coming out through the group there by Beryl with the taunt. Vulcan able to flash and get to safety though. So that's the Stan United burnt. It's the Dragon's Rage kick burnt as well. And Vulcan had to expend his flash.
The problem for Cloud9 is there's nothing else that they can do on the map to actually reclaim some control, because Damwon already had the top wave pushed in. They had Khan pushing in mid lane as well. And so it's a great thing that Cloud9 was able to get out of that situation, but this is exactly what we were talking about. This is how Damwon wants to approach the game, attacking these side lanes, looking for small skirmishes, and looking for picks. With the second item now done for Showmaker, so once he hits that third one, once he upgrades to the Seraphs, that's where this Kassadin really starts to get scary.
Have you seen the time, by the way?
He is stopwatch clock.
It's also about 3 levels to death for Showmaker as he is on his way to level 16. But yes, as you say, stopwatch is starting to come in. Perks has one, Zonya's complete.
This to later the ranking now finish for Khan. If that's not a split push build, I don't know what it is.
I will say the look of this, you actually have to.
This is good though. I love it.
Yeah, it's like that.
I'll say this. It's been a good game. This is a good game. Cat says no. He's got eyes. Ooh! They got MF. Showmaker time. Showmaker focus. Oh shit. Woo! Showmaker focus. Showmaker focus. Yeah! Woo! Let's go! You see Perks flecking on him with his own fucking skin? That's a Showmaker skin, my man. The patience. Yeah, they generally were like.
Showmaker then, his ultimate is up, but he gets CC'd long enough to prevent him from getting over the wall. But the fact that he was able to trade 2 kills back there was kind of ridiculous.
You can see what C9 want to do with this composition. Dive onto the backline. Gold, though, still even between the two of them. And C9 actually didn't get much out of that. There were no neutrals for them to take. They didn't want to go for the Baron. And so Damwon actually sitting in a pretty good position with this.
It's okay.
Khan and Showmaker now pushing down towards this bottom side. Khan pops the Predator. Dragon secured now by.
Oh, they got the. Oh wait, no.
Stopwatch on him. Actually, so he bought one as he looked for the dive. Khan going on to Perks. Perks able to get taken out, but he able to survive for long enough.
It's actually sort of worth.
Ball as well. I forgot that Perks actually didn't use his stopwatch in the last fight and still had it up for that one. 1-for-1 trade in the top.
Look at Khan. Khan has no teleport. Perks has teleport. Perks has
Go back to base.
TF ultimate as well.
C9 not going to take the gamble. Okay, so C9's able to trade 1-for-1. Their TP was expended.
It's actually very, very worth.
They may have pulled barrel.
D9's taking tempo. It's a little dangerous. That's Vulcan. Big, juicy ego. Have you seen the mysterious Vulcan cucumber? It's probably up your alley. Did Vulcan have a cucumber in his pocket, or was he just really happy to make it to Worlds? I don't know. I think he was just really happy to make it to Worlds. The craziest thing is that even if they, like, beat these guys, they get placed on, like, opposite sides of the fucking tournament bracket, and then it might be a final.
The Baron being started off immediately. Showmaker looks like he's passing towards there for now. He does have the ultimates to immediately go from one side of the map to the other. Still, what a tense game. 3 items now completed for Fudge. 1 of 3 on this Kennen. He was passive in the last team fight. Getting a multi-man ultimate off. His flash is unavailable.
If there's anything I've learned about League, it's that it's not about killing the enemy team. It's just about surviving the map. They were able to get the Mound Drake, so that was dope. So it's 2-2, 8-8, 200 gold difference. That's just lane friction. That's still just the minions on the fucking map. Like, everything's straight up even right now. It's got levels. Barrel and, like, Leona to Shen has leveled out. Like, everybody's even across the board. Every single fucking level is even. Who gets level 16 first? Oh, they're trying to get 16 on Kassadin by the bot rotation. Trying to get... They're performing super secret ops to get Kassadin level 16.
It's a mountain of tension.
Showmaker level 15. The level 60 mark is getting ever closer. There's that third item.
I'm one step ahead of these commentators.
Perks has already completed his. Gold is dead even. This could be massive for North America. 2018 you said, right? 2018 was the last time the North American team.
I'm alright. I'm cool with, like...
It was Cloud9 that did it.
They then went on to make semi-finals.
That was the
Only
year.
North America.
Okay, so they're going to the Baron. I want to think forward in terms of, like, what needs to happen. Okay. I think they actually have secure on this. Teleport is enough for Kassadin. No Kassadin for this fight. It has to be steal from Canyon. Kill Ken. Rip. That's good. Okay. Alright. That's TP down. That's MF dead. Okay. Attack Leona. Holy shit. They took it off everyone but Cass. And Cass burned TP. It's an even on gold with map advantage because they took the turret. No, wait, no, it's even. But they trade mid-secondary for bot secondary. Yo, the shot calling, it's like bring the fucking shot calling. It's too bad they missed the smite though. He doesn't even use the smite. Oh, he zones himself. Oh, he got zoned by the Lee Sin kick. Okay, so that was just insanely well played by Canyon. Okay. Huh. Lol. This is right now. I think they might have over prioritized the dragon because there's still Baron buff on Cassidon. Fuck. Bro. Yeah, that was tricky because a lot of people like traditionally. So I understand why I do this in solo queue because it puts mental pressure on the opposite side of the shot calling in order to deny the buff, right? While the other Baron's coming up. But you also have to understand, like, as you go to higher and higher levels of the game. Oh, fuck. He just straight up picked perks, huh? Oh, I love Cassidon. Yeah, but they got him to level 16. Thanks. My heart! Yeah, I think they had to concede the... We did secure the dragon, though. We lost the fight, but we secured the dragon. It's actually, like... I don't know. Like... The truth is... I don't know. I guess all the waves were, like, out of position for, like, Cassidon to punish with the, Baron ulti, so it's all okay. But reset. Other fight, please. More fights! This isn't even the end. This is just the beginning of my favorite part of League of Legends. This is why I play League, is because of games like these. I wasn't passionate about League until I watched TPA fucking just yoink worlds. Unfortunately, that man's under investigation for drug dealing. You know, Toys is too cool a fucking individual, apparently, for the scene. Okay. Bro, somebody narked on my boy Toys. What? Why they gotta be like that to him? All the man wanted to do was party and play League of Legends. I fuck with it. Fuck with it so hard. I don't know about his drug charges though. It's all like up in the air. I got such vague news. It's really hard to get good translated news from Taiwan or Taipei or basically anywhere near China. Okay. Yeah. Everything's fine. There's an artificial increase around Cassidon's death timer. There's no reason why. Oh wait, he's level 17 to level 16. So that's why they get the power play off of it. It's generally considered an even trade except for the fact, oh, he hit level 18 off the kill. Okay, so he hit level 18 off the kill. That's why they actually have the power play on this. They actually have like, because the death, they actually have a 15-second power play based off He's just coming up right now. He does have teleport, though. So that sort of, like, removes the advantage. Okay. That's dragon buff for us. Okay, we outie. Okay, the end begins. Death timers are too long now. Oh, they don't. No. No, guys, you have to do the dangerous path. Are they just gonna fight them and try to wipe it off them again? I might just try to, because that's like the idea of it. Calm now. Maybe they just didn't have any. Yeah, it just looks like they had no vision tools. $159 ward score on my boy Barrel, and my fucking supports come through with 9 in ranked. The fuck? This man's 150 ward score above my support yesterday. What the fuck? I was like playing my support and I felt a little bad, and then I watch Worlds and I'm like, the skill gap is like, I think, oh, oh. 1/16. Bunch has con? No. Con flash. Rip. Okay. Good game though. GG. Con dead? Oh, Con GA. He had GA and he had flash. Man, that was a bad idea to focus. Good game though. Yeah, Showmaker like crushed it out after level 16. The 2-for-1 was like... The 2-for-1 was definitely like the beginning and the end. Okay. What else is on the schedule today? Oh, that's the last game today? That's pretty sick though. Not gonna lie, I like that game a lot. Canyon was Canyon was dirty. At the beginning of the season, people were telling me, like, yo, Lee Sin's a mid laner now, and Lee Sin's a top laner now, and, like, I was like, you guys can keep telling me, like, this all day, all night. You can keep saying that, but come Worlds, said it. Probably first day of the fucking season. I was like, come Worlds, man. The first time I saw Lee Sin in any fucking lane, I was like, come Worlds, you're gonna... What? Come finals, even still. Like, we saw some crazy Lee Sin play inside of NA, too. So... Champion just always comes out. Like, he was just a whole step ahead of Blabber on the way he was going to play the Baron. Like, just kicking him outside the pit and stealing that shit. Like, he was just a whole fucking level ahead of him. A whole step. It was, yeah, it was just an outplay. But Lee Sin's just designed like that, and has been designed like that. Fucking crazy. Lee Sin. Yeah, the Baron steal was actually, like... It's mid-jungle diff. But it's like, man, it was such a fire game still. Yeah. Yeah, they decided by, like, game time. Are we getting tiebreaker games today? I wish they gave us tiebreaker games. I think they decided based on game time is what was the impression I had yesterday when I was, like, listening to Insight on Esports. Which is, Thorin Dunkenshield and, Money Cristo. And a bunch of different analysts. It's a very, very... that's where most of my, league knowledge has come from. It doesn't... Like, a lot of it comes from, analysis now. Like, the deepening of my game knowledge. But first would just be, like, watching the pro scene. Then second would be, like, playing. Bro. When I first started the game, a bunch of my friends were like, words aren't, like, really that useful. There was so much hype shit. I think this year, if any other year, I'd be about, like, let's just forget about... Just play more games of League. Like, if you're bringing people to a LAN in Reykjavik, like... You might as well just play as much League as possible and broadcast it. Just give me more. Because I love the... That's good. I prefer tiebreakers to game time. Oh, man. Oof. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think it's actually based off game timer, bro. And everybody from silver to challenger probably thinks it's a bad idea. They still did it. Let my boys play League. Let them play. This guy was like, yeah, I think C9's actually got a really, like, a good chance. And it was a very, very close game. It was. It's a close game. Or even, yeah, exactly. Like the strategically correct call for like a game like what Don Kia is doing. Although it's like one of these things, it's the same thing that happens in like MMA. Like I'm also like of the opinion, yo, let my boys play games, but there's like, you know, not everyone associated with the production actually cares that much about like League of Legends, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these people just like they're just technical professionals, like they're just stagehands or whatever, right? They just want to go home. Bruh. Didn't work the second time, but bruh. Kicked his ass. Alright. Let's see what we get. I think this is maybe the end of the broadcast for today. Just hype though. Fucking showmaker. I'm just happy all these teams can get together and play in a world championship. Like, it'd be hype if NA won, but I just want NA to rep properly, and that was definitely good. Like the split call where they just didn't fight the team with the Baron, it's like I feel like Perks had a bit of like he came back into the room and then there was just like straight up just a bunch of veteran esports players just being like, so you knew the call was to try to wipe the Baron off the team, right? But like, why the fuck didn't you do that? And then we get this game. And I'm happy now. Yeah. Go Cloud9. But, you know, it's one of these things where, like, when you're dealing with, like, incomplete information on the world stage, it's really hard to make all of your plays look good. And obviously the teams that win, like, we tend to gloss over the bad plays that they make, but they still happen from time to time. You know. Everybody piles on Fager when he makes a bad play. Is it time for League? For me to play League? Oh.
First tiebreaker game, Fun plus Phoenix versus Rogue, fighting to stay alive at Worlds 2021. Do not miss it.
Oh, there are more games. Woo! He went like this and he was like, 2 more games. And I'm like, you for real? You okay, computer? You okay, buddy? Oh, I see what's happening. It shifted. Bro. If I put that away, does it work on the, There we go. Okay, I got 2 minutes to grind. Let's go.
Yeah, you're in it now.
Oh shit! Why do the black guys have to pull the gun in the foot?
Let's go. Don't get cocky.
Okay, good. But I gotta pause this or else it's... Wait, what are these promos? World Challenge. Win Hextech chess codes every Worlds 2021. Oh, hey. Whoa, where's my phone? Free stuff. Yo, free stuff. Use a captcha code. Ah. Here, just 1 second. Here. Let's get our free shit, bro. Okay, take your phone out. Go to camera. Open Mercedes EQWorldChallenge.com in Safari. So give me some Mercedes fucking cosmetics. I'm down. Okay, this is like more involved than I thought, but whatever. Pick my secondary email account. One I used for League in the beginning. Alright, back to live.
Three-way tie, Rogue, FPX, Cloud9, all at 2 and 4. Of course, their head-to-head is even as well, and then we have to play 2 tiebreaker games now to decide who advances. Cloud9,
Nice.
shortest average win time, which you might not have thought was important, but in this one exact circumstance, it's super important. It means they have the top seed. So FPX is going to play versus Rogue, and then the winner will face off versus Cloud9 for a quarter-final spot. This is huge.
Yeah, and it's going to be good from Cloud9 to just be able to watch this match, immediately see what the drafting strategy is going to be for both Rogue, if they're going to run it back with the fiddlesticks as an example, or if how Fun Plus Phoenix is going to be taking it. I know the Silas was a look that they had, but it failed for them, so at least we get that perspective. But Dracos, it didn't have to be like this.
I mean, I definitely know that it didn't have to be like this, but I want to know more about this team on your screen who certainly feel like it didn't have to be like this.
Yeah, it's so crazy coming in, right? Because a lot of people even had FPX over ADG, who they lost to in the LPL final, but it just feels like they haven't had the same, I don't know what the word is, magic mojo coming in. Like, the meta definitely not as good for them, in my opinion. You could see TN really failing with, like, the jungle picks coming in. That's something we've hit on almost every time FPX have played. Yeah. But even, like, individual...
Oh, I see how they use a game timer for... okay, so that they only had 2 tiebreakers instead of...
I think bot lane has looked decently consistent.
3?
And then Nuguri having
They should have just had 3, fuck it.
There's some picks that he's not
They should have just had 3. They should... But I guess it removes the seed. It's like a seed.
A great example is when he actually started to take wins and was a real presence.
Where's the Kled?
Where's the... Look,
Okay, okay.
you don't have to,
One step
tell
at a
me that.
time. I mean, it is maybe time
It's
for something
tiebreakers.
crazy, and I wish I could say on the opposite side for Rogue that this is like massive underperformance, but people didn't know what version of Rogue we were going to see. Were we going to see domestic, regular season, hyper dominant best of 1 Rogue, or are we going to see, well, kind of falling apart best of 5 Rogue? And we've gotten a little bit of both, but 2-4 kind of points more towards the latter.
I do feel like Rogue have actually been one of the Western teams coming in that, like, definitely have impressed me, right? Both in ANU kind of being up and down throughout the tournament so far, but Rogue have had strong points. Hansama's looked pretty much consistently good throughout the tournament. I think Inspired as well, having some up and down games. Of course, in their win earlier against FPX, the Fiddlesticks, which me and Raz were questioning all day, like, you know, jungle support 2v2 doesn't really
There we
work.
go.
FPX have a ton of sustain. He still made it work. Found the big ultimates for the team fights, and yeah, I think Rogue have looked pretty decent.
Yeah, what I'm looking forward to is it is in that bot lane, because while Hansama has been performing really well, Trimby on the other hand has actually been having a lot of mistakes this day. And so like for this team to succeed, first of all, draft resources straight to the bottom lane. Pull as much as you can and giving Hansama the best matchups Draven player, right? He does have a strong pool. And then on top of that, Oduamna on his Jace was just spectacular and was destroying the Lulu.
Oh, Steve's Music Store has a promotion.
Last game that they had.
I know more games.
Enjoyed his play, and I want to see more of it.
All right.
Yeah, I think this is absolutely massive after what has been a relatively difficult tournament for him overall. Now, of course, important to note as we look at these highlights that Rogue will not have the luxury of blue side this time around. FPX was the higher seed.
Okay, where?
Bracket, so they have selected blue side. So some adjustments will have to be made. But I like what you're talking about. Odawane, big step up in performance. And I think the thing that scares me, not as a host, not as none of that, just as a fan, is like, okay, you've bombed a lot of games. You've had a couple shining moments. Like, which version of Rogue do we get?
Yeah, it seems different consistently. And for me, kind of hit on what I'd like
Oh, wait.
to see. I think the creativity of the team is something.
Oh, maybe I
that
just messed up my email.
For me, watching his play, being like one of, if not the best jungler in Europe, coming into this tournament, and it looks like performing on the sticks. The sticks. And I want to see more of that. And I think if we get Inspired playing at his best, and the same with the bot lane, that we should have confidence there. Where I look towards that, as you mentioned, blue side being picked for FPX. And if we see another Lee Sin game there from Tien, I'm starting to feel like Fun Plus can pull that
Oh.
and then go into the next stage.
I feel like at this point, I mean, if I'm FPX, maybe I just take the Viego. I mean, he was, I believe, 12-1 on the Viego in LPL summer, regular season and playoffs. It was the one convincing win they've had
Okay,
here in this tournament.
so
I definitely think getting Tien
I go
on
here.
is comfortable on his key.
Go like so.
And even though I think Crisp looked good on the Lulu in their last match, Crisp is definitely like the key engagement.
Yeah, that doesn't
for
show.
FPX.
That's okay.
I think a little bit over-aggressive sometimes, so having Crisp on a main engage role, I think will do quite well for FPX.
Certainly have hope that it will. But at the end of the day, when we look at these two teams, I mean, this is an insanely high situation, right? Do or die. We've seen underperformance. This is a bad thing because I think you had some faith in Rogue, some hope in Rogue, a lot of faith in FPX. I felt like Final Fantasy we've seen so many individual underperformances that you're not betting on things that you reliably see. We had mentioned earlier the Greg Nuggery was absolutely shut down, and then with the end game we've had Trimby, who did so good domestic in the regular season, but continued to struggle to adapt to best of 5. So it feels like there are no safe bets on anybody in this matchup.
And I think what will win out in the end is usually like better than being here before. Because these days, while it's long for us and the fans at home, it's long for the players. Like the grueling mental pace of these games, having to go game after game, the roller coaster that it is, and now know you're in a tiebreaker. I look to the side of Rogue and knowing that Hansama has been there before, it gives me confidence in Rogue. So there is that. It's going to be fun, and it looks like Pickman's about to start.
Pickman is going to start. One more prediction, go. Oh! One.
But FPX.
FPX, easy. All right, everything on the line for FPX and Rogue as they look to earn a showdown with Cloud9 for a quarterfinal spot. And Benny, take it away.
Thank you very much,
Nope.
Dragos. Let's get on into it. Two games to round out the group. We'll hark your mind back to 2017 with Longju. Khan as their top laner went 6-0. Last time we had 3-2.
No.
Teams tied at 2-4. We had a tiebreaker. And it was Fnatic who came out on top.
Hmm.
Then, here we'll see if FPX can take down Rogue in game 1. Rogue will be facing up against C9 later. Draven, Lucian, and Fiona banned away by FPX. Hard bot lane focus. Irelia and Yumi taken away.
They have said, no, Hansama, no, you are not allowed to carry, and they have removed as many tools as possible to prevent him from doing just that. Respect also going to be shown towards Tien. Saw the first pick be the Twisted Fate for Doing Now, Larson is known for playing the Silas, but typically he prefers things like the Orianna as an answer to it. Usually Rogue shift more towards the team fighting rather than try to match on the side lanes. But I think that with the misfortune still open, it's something that Hansama can look for if they want to try and get him on an AD carry to potentially carry with. But with things like the Jhin, you imagine the LWX would be more than happy to answer it. It does seem that Larson is saying, well, I'm down to play the Silas side of this matchup.
Last one. The
5-7.
had a lot of damage in the later game fights, and as you say, no. Like, picking. It's not that Inspired cannot play Fiddle 6. We've seen him play it well.
No way
But picking Fiddle 6 at this point blind with no enemy jungle already locked in.
But he's using the fear
Play the game, hit as many logos as possible.
It is what we've been seeing Walt dominate a lot so
Okay.
far today. And I think that it is a very effective one. It's a clean one because they're challenging Odoamne here. They're saying, what have you got? What have you got in the top side of the map to really allow you to try and stop this? Because they haven't locked in the jungle yet. They haven't locked in top lane yet. And if they do lock in this Rakan, which they will, they can now ban out supports as an answer. They can mitigate what Crisp has an access to. They may choose to get rid of something like the Rel, something he has gone for, give you that engage. I just feel like LWX is looking at either a Kai'Sa or a Jhin, and I feel like Jhin is what he's primarily going to go for to try and synergize more with that poke style comp that FPX have gotten themselves with the Jace and with the Twisted Fate and Rapid-Fire Cannon later.
Well, Rogue agree with the AD carry focus at least for these bans. They'll take away a Felios. FPX can look up towards that top side if they so desire. Can look to the jungle as well. Could say, hey, Inspired, not going to give you something like the Xin Zhao.
Oh. Let's see. How much do they get?
It was Odo that was playing this side of the matchup. They're now flipping it around, and remember that it was Odo in lane. It was going pretty even, but later on, Odo was able to get the better of Noguri in the straight up 1v1. He was massively impactful on the Jace with the amount of poke that he offers, but now it's very clear that Rogue is going all in on the team fight. To me, they're looking at a Jarvan final rotation right now. Gives you some early game setup, also gives you a very reliable engage, but perhaps they want to put Inspired on something that can have a little bit
Okay.
more of a carry performance. With the Kiana
Okay.
available,
That time I did it a lot better. Reached 2,000 points.
Makes
29 hours. Okay.
As to this jungler, and is going to be the Jarvan. Good prediction there, Vedius. A few low mobility lanes for Inspired to play around, but so far at this tournament, I think a lot of people would agree Jarvan has been underwhelming at best most of the times he's been playing.
Well, pick 22% of the time, win percentage 40%, and Inspired he was massive in their last game against FPX. Thanks to the amount of damage and the flanks that he was able to find.
Okay, cool.
You're not going to have that same type of carry
Alright.
performance on Jarvan. It's going to be much harder.
I've done what I need to for that contest for today. Yay.
I will say Rogue have a lot of
Okay. I've entered my Mercedes competition. More games? Tiebreaker. I'm more worried about the next game. Yeah, I think Rogue actually wins this game. Woo. Okay. Yeah, that Mercedes-Benz tournament was way more involved than I thought. I thought I was just gonna plug in an email and then it was gonna be all Gucci. Oh. Oh, I see. That's a good pop-up. That was useful. Oh. More games, let's go. I think now might be a good time for me to make some fresh coffee. Okay. Okay. Delicious. Oh, my camera's gone? I'll be right back. Fantastic. How's this game going? Pretty good. Alright. So. Yeah. FPX is actually... Yeah, FPX has been having a bad day. This game's actually gonna end relatively soon. Well, at least I'll have coffee for the C9 game. It's not a C9 game without a good cup of coffee. I'll tell you that. Like, C9 and coffee go together. Okay. It's not quite over. Good. At this world's 2021, State Farm is there. That Rogue? Yeah, Rogue. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just taking Rogue for the game just because of Mental Boom, because FPX is on a loss streak of this day specifically. And I watched like a little. You just gotta watch the momentum play a little bit. I was like, alright. They even came back and got a kill after I watched the kill go down, but it's like. Yeah. Rogue's had losses and wins today, and FPX has only had losses. I've been there. I essentially have to remove my ego from the situation if I'm like 4 L's into a day. What am I doing? Feng Shui's fucked. Here, let me remove this notepad too. Helpful. Go 10. Eight sweaters. Feng Shui restored. Oh, fresh air? Oh my god, fresh air time. Okay. Let's watch Rogue close that out. Cool. They're winning on red side too. Do, do, ding, 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 ding. Baron's finished. Yep. Go back and forth quite a bit. Game's not over quite yet. So, let's take a look at their champions and the win conditions. We got TF Viego, Jace, Jin Thresh. We got Kennen, J4, Silas, MF, Rakan. Jin carrying. Okay. Yeah, it's possible for Jin to pick up multi-kills. But the fight essentially looks like, you know, it looks like Jace and Viego dying while Jin kills people in terms of the matchups they're having right now. In terms of itemization, like, Jace actually isn't far behind. He's not far behind, he's ahead. He got 4 items and his opponent had 3. Three on jungle versus 2 on jungle. Yeah, Larson's actually like pretty legit. Larson's actually leading. Yeah, Larson's up an LR. I'm just confused. TF actually has a whole item more than Silas. Has Silas just not bought? I feel like that must be it. Silas must be saying on like Rabadons, but cannot buy it right now because they want to push with Baron. Which is fair. I've been in this situation before where it's like you lose all your map pressure if you back to get your buy-in. Even though you've been like securing Baron and winning team fights. You're like slowly staying on like 2.5, 3 racks. They're gonna try to put it back on Larson. Larson on B. They're doing some poke battles, but Larson's getting it back in to finish Rabadons. Or he's... Yeah. They took away the items before I was able to see whether or not... I know he bought though, like... I don't know what he did buy. Like, I assume Death Cap, but that's just because of the sheer amount of gold he was carrying. Easily could have finished another NLR item and then bought a component. Like an anti-healing component would probably be good. Yeah, they just set up the MF. They had no flank potential on her. We call that GG, boys! GG. Good job, Rogue. Thanks for repping NA. Close out. Bomb turret first. MF swapped early because of love tap. And that's it for them. That's wild.
Weak. Take your best shot. You're in it now.
Okay, C9 game is go again. Alright, go. Oh wait, no, that's not what I'm... That. Okay, Rogue versus C9 like I expected. Grind.
Bring it on. I got this. Young alive. Have fun with this. Koyo, moto moriagateo. Cool. Take your damage shot now. Get serious. You're in it now. I'm up. Okay. Watch this. Have fun with this.
I love this game.
It's killing me.
People be stealing bikes. It's like my neighborhood. Whoosh. Take a look. Blue seeds. How am I? Those two? Do I? Yeah, I can go up. This it? Yes. Ooh, fancy. Bellman's cane. Classy golf club. Attack 70. 40-42. I think these might be as good as the ones that are like 100k. Soft hat, long coat. The long coat looks really good. Oh, fortune teller.
ありがとうございました。
Have a good
Got it.
shake.
Something to. Oh. Nice. Luxury bento. MD attack, huh? Probably worth. But hello, silver chest.
Should I open it?
Yes.
Sweet.
Thank you. Okay. Onward. I'm in dangerous territory. Tanking ever so slightly because I'm doing so much on my PC right now. Nice. That doesn't go anywhere. Okay.
I'm good.
Get some pine seedlings.
Yo.
What are you doing here? Those threads just won't cut it. There's a dress code, you
Huh?
see. The dress code? Take a leak? I'll have you know this is no ordinary bathroom. But if you're simply here to do your business, go right ahead. But I will say people who can keep up with the trends really feel the release. Oh well, come back when you have more style. But if I was a head turner, I could make something happen here. Style level 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Pressure? Pressure? Alright, here, check. Woo. Fair exchange. I get 3, you get none. 4. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't do that. It will probably show my personal info. That's nice, though. I would like some Bose earbuds. It looks like a competition for Bose earbuds. 500 yen. Danger. Oh. Pressure. Danger everywhere. This way. This way. This way. Who is he? I'm playing Pac-Man. I'm free. I'm safe. Okay. Cool. Check every corner. Up, 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 up. Here we go.
Excuse me.
Huh?
Would you tell me how to get to the station?
Huh? What nonsense you speaking?
Would you tell me how to get to the station?
Oh shit. It's English.
Oh shit. I'll reply with limited English. I'll make something up.
Sorry, my
Whoa, what?
I said.
Looks like someone needs to brush up on their English.
Huh?
Can you tell me how to get to the stage?
Go straight and turn right! Go, go, go! Go your way! And believe in yourself!
Oh, all right. Thank you.
You are welcome! Not bad, huh? Guess that English certificate really paid off.
Yeah, I guess so. My English sucks ass.
What can I say? If you can't handle English at that level, how do you expect to survive the effects of globalization?
Can
This
you
is true.
repeat that?
I'm saying you need an international mindset. Haven't you ever wanted to work overseas, broaden your horizons? To do that, you need to study. So I started going here.
Oh, this is a school? Onabara Vocational, huh?
Yep, been going here a while now. And guess how many certs I've racked up? 50.
50? For real? That's crazy. I have, like, none.
None.
You gotta change that, man. Now's the time to build yourself as an individual. If you're the only one without certifiable skills, I'm afraid you'll get left behind.
True.
Hey, I know. Why don't you sign up for a free trial?
What, for vocational ed?
Yeah, for a limited time only, they offer the first lesson free. Might as well give it a shot. I mean, you do want to develop your personality, don't you?
Well, when you put it that way, sure.
Great! Then let's get you signed up right away.
Okay.
Okay, minute and a half. Oh, here, I can... Okay. Enter a sweepstake with boats. Next week, all the boats in Mercedes shit gonna come in the mail. Gonna make me feel so good. Oh, I'm in.
Huh. So this is a vocational school. First time being in one.
Yep, it's one of the best in the industry, too. Anyway, the front desk's right over here.
Oh, hello, Ikari-san.
Hey there, Miyakoshi-san. Pretty nice weather, huh? I mean, not like it affects us indoors, but... yeah.
Say, who did you bring along?
Oh, right. He's a buddy of mine. Said he wanted to do a free trial. Yeah, and of course, I was the one who invited him.
So that's what this is. You just brought me here so you could impress a girl, you sly dog.
You sly dog.
Wow, thanks for the referral, Ikari-san.
It was nothing. It's not like I was up all night thinking what favors I could do to impress you or anything.
Awkward laughs are so
my
key in
name's
this game.
Miyakoshi, and I'm the school receptionist. It's very nice to meet you.
I'm Ichiban Kasuga, and the pleasure's all mine.
Kasuga-san. Noted. Okay, well, why don't I give you the rundown on how we do things here?
Better clean the wax out of those ears. Miyakoshi-san is lending us her precious time. So don't go spacing.
You're not helping.
So what we aim to do is provide certified training for all kinds of job seekers and hobbyists alike. Just so you know, our pass rate is second to none. We're here to help passionate people find their footing. And that's why, here at Onabara, knowledge is yours to own.
Whoa, so you guys are #1 in the business? That's awesome.
We certainly do our best. And while we do want you to pass your exam and get your certificate, there is more to it than that. What we emphasize here is gaining life experience. You know, personality development. Getting a grasp on who you are is the crux of higher learning. After all, what's the point of earning a piece of paper if you can't apply what you've learned?
Well said, Miyakoshi-san. Poetry to the ears.
Can you just be quiet? Anyway, I think I got the gist of it. I'm actually more interested in that personality development part, if anything.
Excellent.
Nice.
Then I'll put you down for a trial lesson. Let me know whenever you're ready, and we'll go ahead and start your lesson.
You got it.
Nice. All right. All right, Alt tab. Is it?
Rivalries, but I think, remember, also if you're a big fan of historical facts, you also know that EU is a region are 11-3 in tiebreak games, international events, with a 3-0 record versus NA. And as much as I would love to tell you, oh, history is so wonderful. Yeah, of course, we're never going to break that. Cloud9 have looked awesome today. I don't want to admit it, but I have to. Raz, talk to me about what changed for this team coming into week 2.
That's why we have to look ahead. And when we saw what happened in the previous 3 games, coming up to today, yeah, a lot of hope was lost from a lot of people. But then today, C9 really cleaned up a lot of aspects of their mid-game. And sure, a lot of their games started with early leads, but the most important aspect, especially in the Dom1 game, even if it ended in a loss, was the fact that they fought together. If Blabber was moving in, it was Perks and it was Fudge, especially on the top side of the map, that was rotating first. When the level 1 invade that you just previously saw, you know, of course, the same could be said about Perks moving. A lot of these things is just going back to the bread and butter of what made Cloud9, which is we have an incredible.
I'm pretty hyped. Go ahead. Oh. Fucking go time.
As Inspired and Tribute were setting up the engages, but Perks
That's
gonna
Perks'
respond.
LeBlanc right there.
Here's LeBlanc. Any EU fan would be excited to see Perks' LeBlanc, but now he's using it against them.
I mean, dude's got an 80% win rate on it all time. That is
All time?
all time. 80% win rate on the LeBlanc. The guy is a monster when he gets this pick. Now last
It's
match,
true,
by the
I've
way,
seen
to
him
deal with it.
destroy.
There is the Jin that you were talking about with Ovedi. Summer going
Do,
towards
do, do, do,
that
do,
pick, that
do,
AD carry. We have
do,
AD carry,
do, do,
mid,
do,
and
do,
jungle locked in for the side of C9. Whereas Rogue decided they wanted to shore up their entire bottom lane and get that mid lane pick.
So now you imagine they're going to try and limit supports. They could consider getting rid of things like, yeah, Amumu, and I was going to say maybe Rel or Alistair are also champions you could consider getting rid of. You probably don't mind playing into the Braum because Rakan is considered quite good into that matchup.
Also wonder about the Thresh as a possibility.
That's the other one. Yeah, that's a great point.
Gives Sven so much safety in the lane. Can work very well into the Jin as well. We'll see where C9 want to send their bans. Could be junglers, could try and pinch Inspired's pool, or could even look towards the top lane and say, hey, Onomame, we don't want you to get anything strong. There's the Fiddlesticks respect ban, not giving Inspired something that he is so comfortable on.
That's fair.
Look at Inspired right now, just chilling in his chair.
Inspired is like
8
slumping.
games into a day, we're in gamer hours, 100%.
That's for sure.
Yeah, it's true.
Removed. We already talked a little bit about it. Alistair, Rel, some of these other engaged supports that Rogue may want to try and get rid of to limit Vulcan's impact on the map and often pair so well with the MF. So it will be the Rel. Alistair could be an option. And given that the Rise is locked in, you don't have to be too worried about a Silas answer. But now we will have to see. I imagine the Xin will be removed. They may also choose to get rid of Viego. Only because I think about matchups that could be quite good into the league, and that's one that kind of stands out in my mind. Also something that Inspired is obviously very comfortable. Oh, okay, so they're actually going to ban away the cannon. I think a part of the reason for that is Rogue are likely to blind their top here, and then they give counter pick for jungle to see what the entire comp is. Because obviously they know what the jungle matchup is.
They're showering people with drops for Worlds.
What comp he's playing into, and they want to give Inspired as many options as possible, as Odoamne is likely going to be put into the weak side position, and with the Jace still up and available, they're going to lock that one in, suggesting that C9 might be something like the cannon. We've been seeing the cannon used as an answer into the Jace multiple times. As I say that, it is banned away. So there you go. With Aurelia ban and cannon banned.
I'm wondering if Fudge goes to Graves here.
Maybe. Yeah.
Alright, into the Jace, obviously an option.
Nah is the other one, which I don't love, but is something that especially Western top laners will use. Ooh.
Okay. I like the Wukong alongside the Alistair. That's a huge teamfight threat from both the Alistair and the Wukong. Those knockups can be deadly, and of course you have the bullet time to layer on top of that. And now jungle for Rogue, the final option. You've got a nice mixed damage composition overall. You've got AD top, AP mid, so you can go either AD or AP as your picks. And Zach, currently the hover. Instead, it's going to be the Olaf. Olaf into Blabber is a brave choice to make. The guy knows the champion inside and out, but of course, we saw Inspired have a good game on it earlier today.
Well, so Rogue have actually drafted themselves a very similar composition to what we saw earlier in the day. I believe it was when they were playing against C9. No, it was Darmon. Darmon, when they had the one engage coming out from their bot lane, and that was kind of it. They relied on Trimby to find these good startups, and then they could follow up, but Trimby couldn't ever really get those reliable engages. Now that he's on something that he's a lot more confident on, we'll see if things change around for Rogue, because again, when you have this Olaf and Jace, you have a very strong top side, especially in these early 2 versus 2s. But you know later on into the game, when you get to these mid to late game fights, C9 is going to have a lot of power. They have a lot of mobility with the LeBlanc. She's going to offer a lot of damage, a lot of poke damage as well. The Wukong is eventually going to have a much better time into the Jace and will eventually outscale in the side and in team fights as well. So I feel like Cloud9 could be pretty happy with what they've drafted for themselves. They have good answers for everything that Rogue have brought out. It now ultimately comes down to the execution. Can this LeBlanc Lee Sin mid-jungle combo that has proven so successful for Cloud9 throughout the day be enough to get them to the early game, get them to the team fights, and shut down Rogue? Or will Rogue find a way to unlock Hansama? Will Larson be unleashed on the map? Can he look to roam around the map? This is it. The final game of Group A. It is the final spot for the quarterfinals from this group, and it is between North America and Europe.
One last time we go on to Summoner's Rift. One last time for North America and for Europe. One last time for C9 and for Rogue. Get your tweets ready, get your memes ready, get your swords drawn, get your shields stocked up. Because C9 and Rogue have one last chance to make it to the quarterfinals. NA this, EU that. I'm just here to have fun with chat, and I know you guys are too.
Where the ants were coming from in my room. I figured that out.
Of course, we are impartial casters here.
No,
Or words just popped up a little bit. There's just like the tiniest little crack.
However, I will cast it the same.
The ants come through like
That is fair. That is very, very
no bigger than a breadcrumb.
Look at this early game then. Pings coming through from Cloud9, identifying that they do have a bit of information on Jace. I'm pretty sure he stood outside the brush right now, and that ward will be spawning him out. Sweeper has been exchanged for Perks very early on. So it looks to me like C9 is looking for a delayed invade on the top side of the map.
Super tiny ants.
Last time they met up against Rogue, they won the level 1, and from that they were able to
Well,
take
that
the
was
game over.
Rogue coming to C9.
I mean,
though.
sure, but like the level 1 worked for C9, didn't it? If they can find something here. Looks like actually Blabber is going to back away, go over towards his wolves, and might just be Perks prodding into the enemy jungle.
Okay.
Spider's going to solo start on his Raptors, likely to do a similar path.
MF Alistair,
He starts on the Raptors,
LeBlanc, Lee Sin, Wukong.
he's red to make sure
We pulled the Wukong on them. We pulled the NA Wukong on them.
Alistair hovering
They're fucked.
on the wave. Sorry, on the
But
wave.
Jace is fucked.
That any sort of invade shenanigans have come through. He spots nothing.
You don't know it yet.
But the problem with that is
They don't know about the fucking
take early control. Of course, you expect
fucking New York Wukong.
control in the early laning phase 'cause
They don't know.
as a support, levels 1 and 2, and it's really level
Wait for this level 3
champion in lane.
solo kill from Fudge.
When you get that WQ headbutt pulverized combo, makes you a lot stronger. Of course, Rakan very slippy, very easy.
Odoama is no joke on Jace though.
Sven
He's one of the best Jaces in the world.
was able to get the XP from it, so he'll be getting up towards
It's true.
level 2 about the same time as Hansama and
Late laning might change this.
have the push. Speaking of push, Perks in the mid lane, about 5 minions here to the 2 of Larson, and so should be able to get that wave towards the tower as well. Both junglers finishing off their first side clear, and it looks like it's actually Blabber with a slight advantage here on the Lee Sin.
It's moving towards the bot side of the map, because both junglers could end up meeting up. You notice that Rogue don't have prior bot, don't really have prior top either, as you come to expect. Which means that a lot of the responsibility for securing one of these crabs is going to come off the back of Perks. Let's see what he tries to do with it. Moving up towards the top side of the river. He's not going to have that ward that you normally see placed on something like a Raptors. He should walk into it, get a little bit of information for himself. Oh, okay, Hansama are actually going to drop a ward in that brush. I was kind of expecting that. With their ability to
This is
move
the
up.
thing though, because you know the Alistair has oracles, you step into the bush, make it look like you've placed a ward, and then retreat, and the oracles.
You've played support before.
Yeah, I have. Blabber there, smites. Inspired has smite of his own. Blabber should be able to secure this with the Sonic Wave as they strike. 1 HP, Inspired unable to get into rage. And now Inspired will work his way up towards the top side, but you can see Perks coming in. Inspired actually popping the Ghost here because he knew he could be collapsed on. And Olaf before 6, before that Ragnarok. Very easy to lock down.
Now, Blabber is immediately pathing towards the top side. So Larson is going to try and get a quick base off so that he can TP back and contest this crab. But Odoamne, the wave is bouncing back towards him.
So Blabber doesn't have smite here. Inspired spots him out. Blabber just used the Sonic Wave resonating strike. Odoamne is coming off from the top side as well, and Inspired should just be able to smite this one away. Blabber almost really
We're gonna lose to Rogue.
both Scuttle Crabs, but just unable to do it in time. And Inspired didn't even use his smite to secure.
So I think the really important thing...
I missed a level 1.
Larson had TP'd back in, restocked his corrupting pots, and also got himself a tier. That really made a difference, and a little more skill.
Fairly even trade.
Larson would be able to push this wave out. You can see it was really starting to stack up, and also the fact that Odoamne could collapse as well. So, ends up being a trade overall. Rogue do have a slight CS or gold advantage in the early game. I think a lot of that's coming off of Inspired, because he's now already back on his camps, remember. He's already cleared out his Raptors, he's now on his Krogs again, and that's why you take this path, to get these camps spawning more often, faster, so that you actually can maximize your extending fast. But
Tribby trying for a short W there just to get the knockup. See Vulcan pops the E as well. And neither support actually able to find their mark.
Trimby actually cleaned up his act. He played his last game a lot better.
CS in the bottom lane has evened out after the initial lead for Han Summer and for Trimby. Just really that jungle difference between the two teams right now. Only 200 gold as Rogue and C9 face off for this quarterfinal spot.
Both supports going back to base, double 4. Ooh, the Han Summer interrupts. This does mean that Trimby will have a bit of a tempo advantage. Gets to move back out onto the map much earlier. And look, he's already making his way towards mid lane. Let's see if they can convert this into much, because the fact that Vulcan has to stick around means that there is a big window where Trimby can create a numbers advantage and Rogue can look to try and force a play. With LeBlanc and Lee Sin both coming back out onto the map on the bot side, and with Wukong resetting with the TP up. Looks like nothing too crazy is going to happen. I think Trimby's main priority here is to clear out some vision and look for any overextending and gain a little bit of information, and there is some information gained.
It's a bit of a waste of the control ward. Trimby trying to get that vision in, expecting Vulcan to have reset at some point, meaning that the Alistair wouldn't be there, but he's going to step in here once again. Inspired is on the way, and Vulcan, of course, disadvantaged in terms of itemization, only has that support item, the Relic Shield. Sven will get here first, though, because of that strut on the MF, and Trimby continues to act more as a scout than anything else. Expectations are that Rogue will not want to go for a play.
Feel the tension between both teams right now. No blood has been spilt just yet. Blabber hovering around the bot lane. Trimby lying in wait. Sven knows he's in there, but of course Trimby can just jump to safety. Has the Guardian to mitigate some of the damage as well.
Both junglers going to meet in the mid lane. Perks with the chains there onto Lars, and Blabber coming in. And everyone backs away. Yeah, you can tell, because it's one of those things where if this was a regular season match between these two teams, there's a few plays that they would have gone for that they're not going for in this game. There's a few bits of aggression that you'd go for. There's a few like, oh, maybe it's 50-50 sort of plays in the mid lane. Neither team willing to give up that early advantage to their opposition.
There's just so much on the line.
Yeah.
It's a spot out of groups. You're representing a region. There's a huge amount of stakes, and this could be the first big skirmish. The blue buff is in contention.
Inspired,
no smite, yeah. But even if they give this over to Blabber, I would say that that would have been a success for Rogue to deny it away from Perks, but they do get...
So it's going to be Triforce Wukong.
C9 still able to give that blue buff over to the LeBlanc.
You can see where Vulcan just recalled from. He was actually just on the bottom side of mid lane, so perhaps Rogue were like, well, we haven't seen the Alistair for a little while. We don't want to take this fight if we might be at a numbers disadvantage, so they back off.
Okay. Serious consideration of how this is going to play out. There's an insane amount of wave clear on the right-hand side of the map, on the red side, in between the Rise and the Jace, now that they're actually getting close to scaling to an item. We still have time. It's actually a long time from first item. I would think the left-hand side of the map might have to pressure a bit more. I'm just wondering how durable, like, Khan will be able to survive the MFL just based off its mobility. Olaf is always a risk-reward proposition inside of a team fight. I don't think he can itemize properly to deal with both carry threats, but he also plays exceptionally well into Alistair because of his true damage. I'm a bit confused about what happened there. That was a straight upgrade. He had to pathing to the control ward and he didn't want to do it. Okay, so we got a Owame flash. Wukong ulti down. You got it? Olaf's carrying Nai. Yeah. I think control ward wouldn't have been the worst choice. Yeah, he would have eventually pathed towards Otawame. But they had other people pathing towards Otawame. Going over the control ward was the correct call. He's just scared. Unknown. It was dropping control wards on this man. Yeah, we have control wards on the like top half of the map, but the issue is that that's not where the objective is. Red side's controlling the bottom half where the dragon is actually still alive. Chains just aren't landing. Okay. Ooh. Oh, we hungry. Oh, we hungry. We hungry, boys. He's not carrying Ignite right now, though, so he can't finish. They're just on the denial. Wukong ulti isn't available. It looks like it's about a 40-second cooldown though. We'll have it around 15 minutes. Yeah. Olaf strong. EU all year long was just like, oh, Olaf's strong. That's pretty good. That's good. Top lane pressure is really working out. Like, it's good when you're playing, like, a fighter comp to, like, dump resources onto your fighters. Like, you can sort of starve the back line a little bit because you're still going to have, like, threat. Like, you get both threat and durability from putting gold onto your fighters. So, Lee Sin and Wukong are actually, like, really viable. And then they're just hoping that, like, Alistair's able to, like, provide CC on, like, a priority target, and then they can reach him. That they can use their mobility to use their fighter stats. And, like, whatever follow-up they get from like, MF, bonus. I think we got this. Good job, Perks. He didn't even take a turret shot off that. Odwama is one of the champions that can, like, still operate at range, though. Like, it's up, but he backed. Cool. Am I on live? I think things are gonna go back to non-interactive right now. Here we go. Holy fuck. Things went bad real quick. No dragon up. Yeah. I know where that pick came from. We got top secondary. And we get mage fight. Mage fight. Okay. I think we take this. And we have map tempo. Alright. Divine. Played Steel Cats. Quality. Super quality buys. I'm not too worried about Rise just yet. You have natural MR scaling on fighters too. So it's not as bad as we're getting, or like, you know, intending to take magic damage on these people, because you shouldn't really expect to take magic damage on them. They should both be avoiding Rise. These two should go on to Rise. And Alistair should try to fuck up one of these two. Like either the Jhin or the Jace. They've been saying on the Jace, so it makes sense to just continually take the Jace out of the out of the situation. Yeah. Okay. We're short LeBlanc ultimate. That's sort of hard to remember, though. I think Rise ulti is down. Yeah, Rise ulti is just coming back up. So they have engage tools. So do they. Now we're even. Relatively even. Riot Salty could be considered more impactful than LeBlanc Ultimate, but it's also not 100% damage oriented. And we're just looking at the capability of like Vulcan to reach someone, land a combo, and have follow up from like 2 of 3 of these people. And MF is here because she's like, I don't know, she's just S tier. Wave control. Having lane priority is just always going to be a thing. Whoever's just the best at like clearing lane will have like some place in the meta. And Love Tap is just super mana efficient at wave clear. Vibes. You don't see the game. No! Oh, I forgot to swap back. Here we go. Hi, Clinked. You're welcome. How are you doing today? Wow, I probably did that for a whole 20 minutes. That's okay, though. Good things happen. Hey! An A's last chance.
What can you do? And count the raindrops. Sit there. And
Huh. MF has a disengage, not bad.
sit there.
Rise ultimate.
It's
Well, rest well.
sit there.
Take it easy.
Sit there.
Like, welcome to the stream. Like, you know, I'm always just here taking it easy. Trying to take it easy. You know how it is with League and Ranked. Like, you can just lose your mind. Like, even earlier I was saying, you know,
Sit there.
yesterday I had a support that had a 9 ward score.
And count
And
the raindrops.
today I saw somebody with 159 in a game, and I'm like, wow. But then again, he's probably gonna be world champion support, so still gap on another level. That's not a canyon. That's a that's not a canyon. That's another planet. 159 to 9. These games are insane though. And then they're only gonna get better. Like the C9 versus Don 1K game was like insane. It was so much fun to watch. Even if like we lose, which we might because we just like ran it down. We did. Dang, Gen Ultimate was good. But there's so much madness going on. We down 2. We took mid-secondary. They're making for a Baron play. Yeah, I know. This is something that, like, when you go into mid towards late game, especially around this 25-minute mark, like, you really want to position your carries like you would position them in a team fight, both in the macro and the micro sense. Like, you want these fighters up front, right? But also because of the way the composition is placed, like, the fact that we have fighters, removing the carries didn't remove all the threat from the comp. So you see how they were like, maybe we could do like Baron, and then it's like Lee Sin and Wukong arrive, and they're like, okay, actually, if they just like posture, then they have the capability to like pick people if they take too much Baron damage. So we didn't completely throw. Vulcan's a little bit behind because he's been trying to like hide the entire game to get engages. So when you play the stealth game, you're like you generally fall behind on experience. And that's why you generally see underleveled supports, because they're making super sneaky rotations through dead camps and just using oracles as much as possible. That's good. Okay, dragon's complete. Fantastic. We're just seeing how like a super mobile frontline is like really, really capable. Or like just the idea of like having all these dashes. LeBlanc W, Wukong. Is it Wukong E? It's Wukong E, right? Wukong E, Lee Sin Q. All these people have the capability of like following up on the same target if they play correctly. Just an absolutely nutso engage from Fudge on the NA Wukong pick. I'm okay with her. Like, I have the same problem landing skill shots with Ezreal that I see, is when you go to this side of the lane, when you're over here, and then you try to land it, and the people have the right angle on you. It's hard. So I saw him miss one like that. He's been missing a few chains like that, but that's just like, you know, I don't know. And there was another position where like the two people came through, and then he got like, there was a control ward, and he knew there was a control ward, and he just psyched himself. But it's like one of the things, like, as spectators, we have complete information, and the players have incomplete information, so. It's like, I see two enemy champions and a vision ward, and to him, that's like he thinks Olaf is there, but Olaf's not there. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, I gotta close my window because some guy's using his leaf float. I feel bad for this guy's neighbors. Turn this up a little bit. Yeah, he's pretty much only using his W for mobility, and then he's trying to get, like, QE. You're right that he's not landing, like, QW, but, like, it's going to be particularly hard for him to land QW. They have so much, like, on-target threat with Jason Hammer form. Like, the 3 champions, like, it's so much on-target threat. Like, there's not much CC. Just him, but, like, they just want to dump all the spells onto him at once, like. Just leave. Leave him. We're doing okay. Got 2 Infernal Drakes. We'll be okay. ADCs are even on itemization. Even on levels. Mid's even on levels. Small jungle advantage. Good. About time. The chunked inspired. Leave the regular wards, finish the Baron. Yep. They can't spare the 6 autos. It's finishing time. Cool. Alright, Wukong ultimate? Do we have Wukong ultimate? We do have Wukong ultimate? Woo! NA Wukong! Yo, we monkeys! Monka W. Monka W! Woo! We the primates. We are the alpha specimens of the monkeys. I fucking love the Wukong pick from NA, bro. It's fucked me up in so many tournaments and so much shit. If it carries Worlds, I'm happy. He used to play Quintop, and he used to just destroy me. And I'm just like, I'm so happy to see it. I'm just like, it's so strong. And he has double ulti now. It's like, oh, it's disgusting. And again, here, look, double it. Oh, double it up. Disgusting. I fucking love it. Welcome to fucking Monkey Island, bro. Welcome to NA. Well, things that have defeated me my whole career are good. Oh, get me an inhib, please. Don't. No. Be still, my heart. Your blabber's clutching it out still. I think it's good. I think Kia is Woo. Three Infernals. No perks. It's I suppose. Just bit by bit. I suppose it's worth the 100 gold swing. To get like a little chunk. Nah, not really. But you want to be omnipresent. Yeah, the map's essentially reset. It's in the same position as before, except they have Infernals now. I feel like they prefer to have mountains, but like, you work with what you got. Infernals aren't bad. And if they do pick up Infernal aspect, that's like that's devastating. Because it works on lane priority. It just gives you like ridiculous lane priority. And teamfight priority. Like the whole thing's just fucking just flashes of AoE damage. Bro. I swear. We're actually gonna make it to fucking what's it, quarterfinals? Bro. It's coming. Okay. They're holding teleport on Larson. Everyone has all their sums. Everyone has all their ultimates. This is a repeat. Is it NA Wukong all over again? Yeah, this is it. Get your lane priority real quick. Bam. Lane priority bot. Okay, we're holding TP. You do not have good TP ward for Wukong. Where's Wukong? Whoa. Bro, that was so forced. We should have just took the priority bot. We had priority bot. Fuck. Thick! We could have just left Wukong bot. Could have played mind games. There was a really good ward for the Wukong play, but like he didn't get the buy in time. Yeah, they tried to pull the same call on them twice. Disrespectful. It's a decent TP ward, I guess. He uses this one. Yeah. Almost get it. He only gets one set of knockouts. Just teleforced. Okay. Game's not over though. Infernal's in 10 seconds and we're recalling jungler. Fucking cereal. Well, I guess like, yeah, we can't take him off the board right now. It's too late. He's too high level. Everybody's fucking capped level right now. Except for sports. Oh my god. Yeah, we could have just... They should have just held a nice easy split push. Because if they like... Because they were holding subsequent globals. So it would have meant that, like... Yeah, they could have pulled TPs off of them. He might have died, but they'd have lane pressure. They could have also, like, ran down mid. If they know some people are leaving, then they rotate through the mid and push the mid in him. So it would have been... So it's like, sit on Baron, but rotate to mid. Based on, like, if they move east, you move east too. Tricky, though. But because you have open and mid inhib, if you start sending waves down, eventually get the supers. Holy fuck. 44-minute game. In time, baby. Brooks got chunked almost as much by the J shot. Yep. That ultimate? No. Okay. Are people capping out on items too? Sorta. Port, no. I could put more gold on too. Listen. That was a fuck ton of damage. That's crazy. I did not expect the full combo to like take 60% of that HP bar. Holy fuck. Blabber went in. Wukong ulti. Wukong coming in. Oh, whoa. Insta pop on the GA. Okay. Oh, fuck. It's... Holy shit. Holy fuck. How is no one dead? Mid priority, gentlemen. What are they doing? They're doing nothing. Okay. Does the gold even give you anything right now? You're full build, my man. I hope they all bought elixirs. Like, fuck. Yeah, MF's under red elixir. I can see on the left-hand side. Woo! Because she's full build. 480 CS. Oh my god. What is this game? Okay, this is it. This is the infernal aspect. It's coming up. Oh my god. Perks got Zonias. I voted Wame. Oh, Wame's done. Oh, it's just stopwatch. Okay, we got Wukong ulti. Finish it. Infernal, done. We got aspect. Wave clear and insane now. If MF wave clear was insane to begin with, it's now unstoppable. I don't think they need to do Baron. I think they should honestly just stay mid. Use their poke and wave clear. Is it free? Holy shit, they're just giving it for free. Holy shit, it's free. Do we have smite? Oh. Okay, the proper call now is 5 mid. They use Wukong for a disengage if they have to. Elder Drake's also scale, if somehow this game even goes later, which I wouldn't put past them. But they're splitting influence between 2 lanes. And they're short 1 person. Woo! We just chill on the MF wave clear. Everyone just chill on the MF wave. There you go. That's nice. Tippity taps. Alright. Double inhib real quick. Yep, Sven's already rotating second inhib. Can't attack a champion, it goes faster. It goes. I think I see. I see what the call is. That's a fair call. Okay. They need their frontliners up front. MF's still a little... Okay. Jace GA. Yeah. He's still without a frontliner. So bad. We're doing okay, though. I understand it was just like... I don't know, they popped a GA. I should order myself some food. Game's not over, game's just longer. Elder Dragon's now in the conversation. Which is good because we have better pressure with it. The composition's capable of doing it fairly quickly though. Rogue, I mean. Chilling. Yep. I can easy. Wait on a good opportunity for MFLT maybe. Yeah. Elder Dragon spawn. They were just working priority until our Elder Dragon spawned. Right? Holy shit. What balls? Fucking... The 5-man rise ulti? You guys have balls. Fucking go. Fucking go. Those were some bangers. Those matches were some bangers today. That was fucking fantastic. I feel good. Woo! That was wild. I love it. Go NA. All the Red Bull you could want. How much Red Bull did they have for those players? Was that like 2 for each of them? That was like 96 fucking Red Bulls or something. Yo man, you want 48 Sugar-free and 48 regular. C9! A... I got more than 2 of them, but whatever. Give me what you got. Not again. That's pretty hype. Whoa. One I didn't even notice I got. Nice, and it stays alive. Oh, oh. Ah. That's hype. That was super hype. I'm happy. Alright. Well, that's all for now. Bye.